What's going on, everybody? So in today's video, I'm going to show you something that I picked up for free on Facebook Marketplace. So right now it's about 4 p.m. on March 30th. I picked this up early yesterday and I'm trying to do listings right now, but eBay is having outages all over the place. It's happening in the UK, it's happening in the US. So you go to the website, you try to do anything and it says, there's an issue, we're working on it and we'll get back to you later. You can't really do anything. So I figured I would record this video now, show you an item that I picked up for free. And actually I did a couple of screenshots on some other stuff that people were giving out for free, leaving on their curbs on Facebook Marketplace. And but let me show you what I found here first, and I'll get a value on it after we take a look at it. All right, so here we go. Boy, it's a little bit brisk. I have to remind myself it's still the end of March in Ohio, and we got spoiled yesterday because it was almost 70 degrees, but right now it's a little bit chilly. So anyway, this is what we're looking at here, a bike trailer. The brand is Everyday, and I am going to put on the screen what the retail value, like the brand new price is for these things, because they're super expensive. But yeah, the look inside here, it's probably going to need to be cleaned up a little bit. Now, in the interest of like protecting myself and my family as best I can from the the coronavirus issues that we have going on here, I've left this thing in here for, it's been well over 24 hours now. I haven't really touched it. I'll completely sanitize it since it needs to be cleaned anyway. But I mean, it looks good. I think all the components are here, and the house was like not even a mile from mine, so it was easy to come pick up. And I just kind of got lucky because, again, I was browsing the marketplace and this thing popped up, so pretty lucky here. Now, value on this, as you can see on the screen already, is $429. But resale value on a used one, I'm thinking maybe I'll just put it on OfferUp for 60 bucks and see if we can get $60 out of it. But hey, for something that took me 5 minutes to get and cost me absolutely nothing, and spend a little bit of time cleaning and sanitizing it, shoot, I'll take that all day. So yeah, there's that. All right, so here is the website for the bike trailer here. The brand is Everyday, and I've never heard of this brand before. The bikes look nice enough, and that's the majority of their business right here. Bikes, although I checked in advance, there's nothing under the vintage tag, but comfort bikes here. I mean, they're cool looking, certainly expensive, but underneath trailers here, here's the bike trailer. So they have, looks like they have 4 kinds here. This one, I believe, yeah, okay, so down here it says sold out, $360 brand new. The one I have, the Traveler, the regular Traveler, $429.99, like I showed you on that screenshot there before. Looks awesome. Now, problem I'm having is I don't see this brand anywhere on eBay. But let's just search bike trailers and do a little bit of research here. So there are currently 2,500 listed, and of those 2,500, only 145 of them are used. So that could be another potential issue too. Maybe, maybe not. Let's sort by solds to see what we're working with here. So here's the solds coming up. So 2,250 total listings. The majority of them were new, and there's 912 sold. But let's look at used again. 177 used. So that list to sell ratio for used is not terrible. As you can see, these look like parts here. So we're getting to the, okay, so here we go. Steel bike trailer, oh no, that's the attachment. Okay, so here's a Schwinn brand, brand new, sold for $115 free shipping. Instep is another brand that I've seen come up often. $110 with free shipping. foldable. This one doesn't look like it has their brand name on it. 123. Let's look at the used ones. Where did that go? And see if we can deduce anything or learn something that maybe we didn't know ahead of time here. I'd like to know if the used ones sell at all. So here's well, this one says new. Burley. May have been marked used. So here's a used one. A Schwinn that sold for 45. Here's another Instep used that sold for 61. It had 8 bids on it. A lot of it is just parts. So maybe it makes sense to part it out. I don't think so, though. I don't think I'm going to list this on eBay at all. Another Burley pre-owned for 225. That's a tag along. It's different. And I see a lot of these like tandem style or whatever these are. What is this? Trailer bike? I don't know. I've never heard of that before, but I've seen them. So here's an Instep one pre-owned that sold for $60 as well. I think that's what I'm going to end up doing, is just putting it on either OfferUp or Let Go for 60 bucks and calling it a day. Obviously, like I said before, it has to be sanitized, cleaned up a little bit, and then put together, and then potentially disassemble it if somebody wants to make it easy on themselves, transport purposes. But I mean, even put together, if you could see it fitting in my Jeep with the attachment piece taken off. So that wasn't terrible, but maybe just to make it a little bit easier on the buyer. So we'll see what happens here. But yeah, that was an excellent haul there. I mean, I'm pretty satisfied with it too. If I put up on the screen here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you. It was funny, on one of my last videos that I did, somebody commented that like inventory was all dried up on Facebook Marketplace. So that makes it very, very difficult on a reseller who's looking for inventory to find stuff, okay? But I just looked in my area, and there are still people like doing curb stuff, like setting stuff out on the curb for free. I'll put some pictures up here on the screen somewhere to the left or right of me or whatever, on ones I just screenshotted before recording this video. And this is, now, to preface that, it's just my area. Every area is different, but I encourage you to look for free stuff, or go to Craigslist and look in the free section. See if you can get anything that you don't even have to pay for. That's always an option too when you're trying to source stuff for eBay. And but in our area, like, there's still a lot of people even just giving stuff away. So while it takes a lot longer to source on Facebook Marketplace, and everybody's a reseller, you know, because everyone's on Facebook all day gossiping with their friends or complaining about politics or whatever it is. The prices can be a little bit crazy, but negotiate. Like, if you saw my other video, like, that was a $300 lot. That woman really had no clue what she was doing. And so I was like, I think I'm going to pay $50 for it. Take it or leave it. And it worked out. So don't be afraid to make offers, even if they're low. Like, it is what it is. Times are weird, for sure. And you will see as the days and the weeks and the months go on, as they start the president just recently pushed his pushed the date back to, what is it, the end of April 30th for the social distancing suggestions or whatever. And that's the incorrect term. Social distancing is the incorrect term to use. I don't know why they jumped on that nationally, but it's physical distancing. That's what it is. Like, stay away from humans. The ones that you can stay away from them. And just do what has to be done. And some of us have to be out sourcing. We have to pick things up. You know, do your due diligence, use precautions. It will all kind of work out in the end. But people are going to be listing more and more stuff on Facebook Marketplace. It's not going to be just dry that day, with the exception of the Nintendo Switches, which are impossible to find right now. And they're selling, at least in my area. I think I saw one today sold for $550. The other one sold for $510. There may have been a couple of games with it as well, but those things retail at $299 and they're impossible to find right now. It's going to continue for, I'm going to say, at least the next 6 weeks. And I'm in Ohio. Other states haven't even caught on like we have. Like, I don't know if everybody is now under with a stay-at-home order or whatever you want to call it, but it's been on here for the entire week, and really, like, we've been a little bit ahead of the game, I think, from a national perspective than a lot of states. But it's going to continue. It's going to carry on for another 6 weeks. It's going to carry on for another 2 months. Facebook Marketplace might be your only bet. So, you know, Don't be afraid to make offers. Look in the free section because the stuff is there, and just continue to source there. If you were sourcing, you know, and this is your only job, okay? Or you dedicated a good amount of time to it, 20 hours a week, you know, 15 hours a week. A good majority of that was sourcing, right? Okay, well, then you're gonna need to sit on your phone for 1 hour, for 2 hours, even 3 hours, and scour Marketplace until you find things you like. I just made an offer, maybe I'll do a video on it, 180 bucks for a bunch of Xbox 360 stuff, and I made a $100 offer, and she waffled on it for a little bit and then took the offer. The offer may have even been high at $100, but we'll tally it all together. I'll go pick this stuff up, sanitize it, sanitize myself, and then maybe I'll do a video on that as well. So it's out there, it's hard, it's different, but those who can adapt and those who can adjust are the ones that are going to survive. I am thanking my lucky stars that I have eBay right now, because my Amazon private label is dead in the water. My other, the other business that I'm in, dead in the water. So I'm thankful that, and this is, you know, this is it for me. So I'm grateful that we have eBay and that people are like actually buying things. So keep the head up and source like a maniac on Facebook Marketplace. And another thing too, if you're like picking up a pair of shoes, ask them if they have video game stuff. Ask them if they have old electronics. Ask them if they have a collection of something that they want to get rid of. Ask them, because how better to get ahead of the market than to find stuff that hasn't been listed, right? Ask, ask, ask. The answer is always no if you don't ask. So I've found stuff that way too. So right, you know, you're going to pick up whatever it is, a widget of some sort. Ask them if they have something else that they're looking to get rid of that they might not have listed, because then you've beaten the entire area to the punch, because it never got listed in the first place and you're walking off with even more stuff to sell. So anyway, that's it. Interesting free pickup right here, bike trailers. People are going to be going nuts in their homes. I thought it was the smart thing to do by scooping that up, because people are going to want to be out on their bikes, taking their kids out, getting exercise, anything they can to extend their sanity. And, you know, you can do this too. Easy stuff. So please like the video if you liked the video. I encourage you to subscribe. That helps me out for sure. Join the resell. That's R3 Sell, the resell Facebook group. That's the Dad Planet Reselling Facebook group. I encourage you to join that as well. What can I tell you? We'll see you on the next video.